Hey everybody, what's going on? This is one of the first videos I've made, and it's specifically for anybody interested in private investigation work, surveillance work, insurance investigations, security surveillance, physical security, those kind of things. My channel will make some videos dedicated to this, to how to get into the field, what to do when you're in the field, the kind of equipment you need, the kind of background you might need to get into it, what kind of money can be made, those types of things. Currently, I'm licensed in 2 states, if you don't know me. My page might not have my name on it right now. It's Rick, and I have a private investigation business. I'm licensed in Michigan and Ohio. I primarily do work in those 2 states for a variety of companies, subcontract or as an employee even for those companies, or they farm out the work. The good thing about this field and in private investigations is you work very independently, and it's 100% in the field or at home. And so today I'm out here, I got a couple minutes, I'm out on a physical surveillance and involving a company that terminated somebody, and they want physical security on site. And that varies. Sometimes it's 24/7, for a week. Sometimes it's only a couple days during the day or other shifts or whatever they may need. A lot of times surveillance, I was just on one the other day, involves workers' comp fraud, may involve some kind of an insurance case, and they're going to have somebody surveilled so they can get information on that person, sometimes to corroborate whatever medical condition they may claim to have. Sometimes it's outright fraud. And so kind of want to get this video going. What I'd like to see if there's any questions from people specifically that I can address. In my particular background, I worked for over 22 years in law enforcement, corrections, probation, parole, state, federal level, federal courts. Had a little bit of time working part-time with the U.S. Marshals, doing prisoner stuff, courthouse security work, that type of thing. I've worked as a federal probation officer, state parole officer, federal corrections officer. I have a master's degree in criminology, criminal justice, and now I'm a licensed investigator and have been for 4 years. So if anybody has questions, specific questions, gear, equipment, education, background requirements, how to get going, how to get licensed, we can address those issues. Some of those may need a separate video for each one because they're pretty detailed. You can't just jump into this line of work from bagging groceries or flipping burgers and jump into this. It is considered a professional field. You do have to be licensed. And now you can get a license and work for a company under their license without having any specific specialized education or requirements. So in other words, you get a job with a company, usually they'll want some type of educational or experience background, but to get your own license, you have to have, it's more specific. Some states require a test, specific degree, criminal justice, that type of thing, or a number of years of experience, either in the military or the public sector in law enforcement or corrections, probation and parole work, other types of investigations or what have you. And so there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. If you're just fresh out of college and you want to get your license and it's in an unrelated field, you could work for somebody for a while. They call it as an apprentice. You could do that for about a year, and then you could go off on your own and be licensed. And you can do a variety of things when you have your own license. If you have your own license, it's good to have your own company. You get an LLC and go about it that way. It doesn't mean you always have to do work for yourself. You can still work for other people or for attorneys or for companies, depending on what kind of work you want to do. And that can be everything from background investigations to, like I said, workers' comp, surveillance, insurance cases. A lot of insurance companies hire investigators, sometimes the bigger companies, to do what's called SIU work, Special Investigation Unit. They all have an SIU unit, but they look for people in the field to go ahead and gather information in whatever case they have. Usually it's questionable insurance claims. It can be car accidents. It can be arsons, a slip and fall, whatever that may be. They may need photographs. They may need what's called a locus investigation, LOCUS. and that is to pinpoint a particular place or location, and you may have to go to the scene there and canvas, take photographs. So a lot of times you're looking for other types of surveillance in that area. Maybe there's a ring camera, maybe there's a traffic camera, maybe there's witnesses, they want recorded statements. So you can go and do a huge gamut of different things you can do in this field. So I just want to put a quick video out so that you can get an idea of where we want to go from here. Do you want more specifics in a certain type of work or field, or in education or licensing? And so that's all I got right now. Gonna get back to work. This is Rick signing out.